and go to her strength, the final 100 meters. So could tonight be the night that the Team USA is restored as champion? We'll see.
I just feel like Gabby Thomas has not been challenged so far in a big race. She blew away U.S. Nationals, but this one on your screen is the favorite for a reason. 21-4, disappointed in the 100. She has everything to run for here. And only Gabby Thomas has run faster this year at 200 meters.
And make no mistake about it.
And she's in 6. Yeah, she can see everybody in front of her.
29-year-old Jamaican wants a little bit of revenge on that woman right there, Sha'Carri Richardson, because Shericka Jackson thought for a second she had won the World 100-meter title. It didn't happen. She was shocked by Richardson. Here's Gabby Thomas. As Sonia told us, she's got fresh legs. No 100 for her.
Here's the NCAA champion, Alfred. Does she have one more big race in her?
Daryl Needham of Great Britain.
After making the Olympic 100 final, now she's made a world final.
This is Dina Asher-Smith, her teammate who reigned supreme in 2019, but has had injury issues since. She was only 8th in the 100, so what can she do here? And also rounding out the field there, that's Mary-José Talou. I mean, a picture of consistency, guys. She's been one of the best female sprinters in the world for over a decade. Unfortunately, was in that 4th spot again in the 100 meters, and a tough lane draw for her there in lane 2.
One thing is for sure, I feel like the medals are going to come from the outside lanes.
We keep saying it, we haven't had a bad final yet in the field event or on the track, and this is guaranteed to be another buzzworthy performance.
The two American women are side by side in lanes 8 and 9. Gabby Thomas in 8, and right here, Sha'Carri Richardson, the 100-meter world champion in 9. Champion in 9. Women's 200 final away.
Sha'Carri Richardson on the outside has a really good pass. Here comes the world champion Jackson. Shericka Jackson into the home straight. She has put her stamp on this event. She's going to go back-to-back for Jamaica. The first since Marlene May. And she crosses in 21:41. Wow! That is a meat record. She is getting closer to Flojo's world record. She is now just 7/100ths of a second away as Gabby Thomas gets the silver and Sha'Carri hands on for her 2nd medal at these Worlds.
That wasn't even close.
What they've just witnessed, real power and skillful 200-meter running.
And you mentioned that time, Colin, 700ths away now. It's getting closer and closer. And she was going so quick 50 meters out. I was thinking, you know, what if you're looking for anything happening behind? Nothing was going on there. She was just kept going away. Just got a little tight here towards the end, but you're entitled to, aren't you, when you're running that quick?
Yeah, you've got to say that. That is just incredible. And do you know what? We should not forget Darrenita's performance. 22:16. She came to this championships and we're all thinking, wow, that was just going to come for the ride. The ride, 5th in the World Championships, and 22:16 was a really strong performance by her. But the 3 medalists, Steve, were seriously just outstanding.
That's what she thought. She ran well, and she's gone. Shericka just ran 21:41. Wow. Great performance.
The United States, and 0.4 of a second in sprinting is a mile.
That is as big
Of a margin
of victory as you will see in a sprint event in history at these World Championships. We'll crunch the numbers, but wow, for a race that we thought, well, maybe somebody gets close, no contest, Jackson by a mile.
And that's the last time you convinced me to change my favorite. Shericka Jackson looked amazing, but Otto, you also called it. Sha'Carri Richardson would need to run a personal best, and she did, and she got a bronze medal. So she's leaving here with a gold and a bronze. This is a phenomenal first World Championship for the young superstar.
So here's another look. Shericka Jackson, 4th from the left, was playing no games tonight. I think she would have been frustrated by her inability to win the 100. And man, she came off of that turn and it was goodbye rest of the world. Gabby Thomas tried to charge late, but that's a lot of space in between the Jamaican world champion from last year and the rest of the world. So she repeats and defends her title from Eugene. And the other women who run the 200 in the world, know now, if you are not ready to run 21.4, you have no chance to beat an in-shape Shericka Jackson.
And think about this, Otto. Shericka Jackson started out her career as a 400-meter runner. No one saw this coming. No one saw that she would step down, much like Fred Curley did, and run the 1-2 and be so dominant. And I really think that is what has paid off for her in this 200-meter discipline. She is by far the strongest in the field. She has the experience of the 400 meters, and she uses it to her advantage.
Jamaican Shericka Jackson ran 21.41 seconds to obliterate the field, closing in on Johns Griffin's joint world record. Silver for Thomas, bronze for Sha'Carri Richardson. On Budapest last year, August 25, Jamaica peerless Shericka Jackson delivered a command performance to retain her 200 meters title with a time of 21.41 seconds. On that day, on Friday, the second fastest time ever to run. Jackson second in the 100 meter final, and a brilliant bend clear coming into the home straight and toward to the finishing line to win by a street. She crossed the line with a total expressionless face, as if she expected nothing less. So as I said, guys, this race was back in 2023, last year at the World Championships in Budapest, 200 meters, where Shericka Jackson win. Jackson's time beat her previous best of 21.45 seconds. The championship record she set winning in Eugene the year before. It was also edged to her closer to the late Clarence Griffin's joined 21.34 seconds, rare record from the 1988 Olympics. Gabby Thomas, who came to Budapest as the fastest in the world last year with 21.60 seconds, that won the American trials, ran an excellent race to take silver in a time of 21.81 seconds, but was not in the same picture as the champion. Fellow American Sha'Carri Richardson claimed bronze with a personal best of 21.92, running in the same lane 9 from where she won gold in the 100 meter on that day on Monday. I feel like I'm living testimonies that you can create something if you really want it and never give up, said Sha'Carri Richardson. As I stated, this race was back in 2023, which was last year in the women's 200 meter. Boy oh boy, Shericka Jackson ran a blistering 21.41 seconds, as I stated, and that's the second fastest time in the year. Right now, if Shericka Jackson was running a bit more faster, she would have been the fastest woman in the year over the 200 meters, because only Florence Griffiths Joyner right now is the fastest woman. Shericka Jackson is literally the fastest woman over 200 meters. She stated, even if I was pretty close to the world record, it was not the thing on my mind. When I ran, I will continue to work, and I hope I can maintain at least this level, and we will see if the world record will come. I wrote a time on my bib, and it was a fast time, 21.2 something. Then I wrote beside it 21.44 that night, and I got close to that. As far as the world record, I am close. I am getting close. Here, Shericka Jackson stated. So I believe she do have eyes on Florence Griffin's Joyner world record, which was set back in the 1980s by Florence Griffin's Joyner, and nobody haven't broken that record since that time. And Shericka Jackson is the only athlete who have ever run close to that time in the history. So she's like the second fastest woman of all time over the 200 meters, and then Florence Griffin's Joyner. So as I said, this Olympics is coming up, and I believe Shericka Jackson might just break Florence Griffin's Joyner world record because she have eyes on it. So right now, guys, y'all will see the time on the screen for all of the athletes who competed. Shericka Jackson 21.41 seconds. First, Gabriel Thompson second. Thomas 21.81 seconds. Third was Sha'Carri Richardson 21.92 seconds. Fourth was Julian Alfred 22.05 seconds. Darnita was fifth, 22.16 seconds. Anthony Starchan sixth, 22.29 seconds. Dina Asher Sweet 7, 22.34 seconds. And Mari Jose Talo 8, 22.64 seconds. So that's all the time for all of the athletes who competed in this race back in 2023 at the World Championships Budapest, and this was in like August. And when this race ran, it was such an exciting race because We all had an idea that Shericka Jackson might just be the one who would take it, and she dominated. Yes, guys, Sha'Carri Richardson won in the 100 meter, but she was no match for Shericka Jackson in the 200 meters. So stay tuned. Definitely want to hear your thoughts down below. And if you are new, please consider subscribing to the channel. That way you'll be fully notified. Thanks for watching.